Hello, if this is your first time on my channel, I talk about overlooked matters and put my personal spin to them. Like I find a certain angle to certain topics and come up with something I hope is entertaining and valuable. And that's what I do. I just put a personal spin to that, and it's kind of my style slash branding of my YouTube channel, if you will. And today's topic, I'll talk about how what miHoYo's doing that is super successful. And I think it's an underestimated factor. And I'm gonna use myself as an example, but I'll get to that in a bit. miHoYo, has a history of creating games, successful games, but I would say later games like current games like Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail, these two games are extremely popular and more well known than the past games and more well talked about than the past games, such as like Honkai Impact Third 2016, I believe, and also like Zenless Zone Zero, and even before those games, they probably had a lot of iterations that didn't make it to the public view, or if they did, probably, and they probably made even more earlier games that went to public, but it didn't traffic as much player counts, etc. And here's the deal. I think what I've learned from miHoYo indirectly made me reflect on what I did in the past. And this is what I said earlier, getting into what I've been doing. So long story short, I did 30 days random video challenge initially as a start to post things onto YouTube. Why I did that is just simply to test the waters of YouTube as a content creator. And that's what I did. 30 days random video challenge. The rule is basically come up with a random topic the night before and talk about it the day after, but stick to the topic that I made before. But subconsciously, I became strategic. And this is where I believe miHoYo succeed and something I didn't do so well. To succeed in creativity, one needs to be super creative to make something super creative, one needs to make a lot of creative work out there, and then based off of metrics, based off of the feedback that miHoYo got from the audience and players, they can create even better games later on. And this is what they've done. And this is what all gaming companies are doing. But the overlooked matter is the ability to throw away the logic is the super creative success. To be super creative and be very, very successful is to throw away any strategic sense. And that's what I did. And something I did and not proud of could have been better. What I did is became so strategic in my 30 days random video challenge. What I did is basically come up with topics in such a way that the later topics are easier to talk about, and the initial first batch of topics are actually harder to talk about. I did that because I didn't want to gas out and, run out of flexible topics that are easier to elaborate on. I could have reversed them, right? I could have started off with topics that are easier to talk about and elaborate, and then move towards more constrained topics, which I believe is not a strategic play. If I wanted to get more attention to my videos, etc., traffic more attention, it's a skew up in the graph rather than skew down, or so I thought. But instead, what I should have done is the miHoYo way. Go all out creatively and then get people's feedback, and based off of those, I could have gone even higher and then get even better videos for my 30 days random challenge. So what I did wrong is inflexible topic, flexible topic. It was a fear. What I should have done is just start off strong, get the feedback, because flexible topics, they will get more attention and then more response and feedbacks, and then based off of those, I could have gone even further up with better video contents. So this is what I believe is overlooked in society. Society emphasizes more on, I believe, learning before doing. Like, learning textbook, executing on what you've learned, learning a degree and then executing on the degree. Sometimes not, but, change of interest in life, But that's the thing. People should get used to, especially in a world of creativity and in the entertainment industry, one needs to learn how to hang in there. Keep on doing. It's doing before learning. It's putting more videos out there as content creator, and then based off of those feedback, create even better videos. Put out more games, from the standpoint of miHoYo. A lot of games. Go all out creative. Don't think too logically. Don't learn. Don't investigate around in the competition too much. Do all those videos. I mean, for my case, videos, right? For miHoYo's case, do a lot of games. And then based off of audience feedback, they can make even better games. Why I believe, doing a lot and then learn how to succeed, as I mentioned, is more alpha. It's more alpha to learn too much and then do in terms of creativity. It's because if you learn too much, you tend to look around in a competition. I tend to look around. Anyone would do that. They look around in the competition, in the market, and realize, hey, they will actually learn their own limitations. It may affect their personal belief of what they can do or cannot do. It opens up to self-doubt, actually. So when it comes to success, huge success in creativity, if one is to, get too bogged down in logic and strategicness and initial analysis, which is important in certain ways, but I mean the attitude, of looking around too much, learning the competition too much, one would learn so much about their own limitations and have self-doubt. So that's why, the logic, the strategicness of what I've done to do those 30 days random topic, I became strategic and logical, and that made me self-conscious. And I got distracted by the self-consciousness, which influenced me to make an easy way out in the videos. Instead, I should have just went all out creative to already initially get a lot of attention, and then based off of the possible feedbacks and responses, build something even better. And this is what miHoYo did. They put so much out there in terms of creativity, and all those games before Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail help shape their current popular games. Because I'm pretty sure, as we all know, gaming companies, they look into, hey, the metrics, the performance, what people liked versus what people don't like, what people criticized and what they liked, and then made the games. Imagine if miHoYo did the learning phase and then doing. They would have mentally bought into the limitations, because they would, if they learn about stuff too long and sort of borderline procrastinate, looking around, learning, gather the intel, learning around of the competition in the market of gaming, they would have seen all Resident Evil, they would have seen other games like Overwatch, LOL, Tekken, all these other games, and then there's a chance that they would have gone anywhere from slowing down in producing contents, because people, whatever companies a gaming company is, it's run by people who have human psyche, their own human thoughts, and they could have bought into the competition, their own limits. Hey, there's competitions everywhere, and then they may play it safe, and then they won't go all out and then create this loop that helps later on even greater creative success that's shaped based off of the feedback and responses that they will get from the audience and players, and based off of their earlier iterations of games. So this is the angle I'm trying to tackle. And I hope I brought value to you. And the thesis of the video is basically, if you want to become super creative, you have to constantly put creativity all out there and throw away the logic, throw away the strategicness that makes you play it safe and make you self-conscious and possibly self-doubt. And then you would have like slowed down in the progress. So instead, just hanging there, be in the face of doing a lot and then learn, rather than learn and then do. I hope I constructed an awesome argument that is food for thought, a thought experiment that can help you in whatever it is that you do in your life. Anything in life, anything creative, anything. Or if you want to be a content creator, the next YouTube content creator, I hope what I imparted is valuable, that can help you make decisions for yourself as a content creator in YouTube or in anything that you do. I support you. I support you, and thank you for watching this video. Godspeed, and see you in the next one. Thank you.